In April 2019, my friend Philip suggested that the two of us do a challenge. He suggested that we each try to do 150 paintings or studies or sketches in 3 months. Yay, let's do it! I decided that I was just gonna pick one topic and then run with it for the whole 150 paintings. I really struggle with doing realistic stuff in general, so I thought, hey, I'm just gonna walk around in Google Maps, take screenshots, and then just try and paint them. So we decided to call this The Grind 250, and this is kind of how it went. So today is day 1 and I'm already questioning this decision. Okay, so this is the first one and it went kind of alright, and then this is the second one, which just for it being the second one, I'm fairly happy with. Yeah, let's see how the next ones are going. Just to give you some reference on roughly how this works. So I walk around, I find a good place, I screenshot it, I put that into Photoshop, and then I just measure. First I try to figure out the horizon line of the image, then if there's like trees back here, I try to figure out the shape, and then just do like a rough outline. So step 1 is measuring, and then step 2 is guessing the colors. For that, in the beginning, I often use the color picker to check my colors. But then what's cool is over time I got kind of good at it. So yeah, that is just something that you learn. So this is day 2 and I already hate this. Because I didn't like this one so much, I wanted to try another one to try and like learn how to do greenery, but greenery is freaking hard, so I hated this one too. So because of that I started a third one, which was this one, which is kind of okay, I think. So it is day 3. And I managed to do 2 artworks today, and I don't hate them, but I'm also not seeing any improvement. That was from today, and this one, which took forever. What I have done is made a reference board of how other artists stylize these like quick sketches. So I'm hoping to get some inspiration, motivation from that. Hello, so it's been a week I think since I started. Yeah, it has to be 9 days, 9 or 10, because today I did painting 20 and 21. Let me show you. These are the 2 that I did yesterday, and I'm really happy with how these came out. I learned to simplify a lot, like for example here is like all these different patterns and I just simplified it into this shape. And also after this one, a friend kind of called me out and was like, are you even measuring? And I was like, no. So with this one and with this one, I really tried to measure, and yeah. So today I tried this one, which it was just too much. And then I had no energy left for that one, which you can kind of see. It is day party, and yesterday went really bad. Had one image that I got super stuck on, and I just stopped and tried to finish it in the morning. I feel like it's becoming a chore to do these images, and I also don't really know what to improve. Like, I feel at this point I'm just mindlessly copying, trying to measure and like get the image exactly as the photo, and it's becoming really boring. I'm thinking that I might switch it up from tomorrow on and try to draw from real life, or at least change something about the photos, like do my own spin on them or something to break up the monotony. I'm not even at the halfway point. So drawing from real life went horrible.
When they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really.
I didn't know how to guess colors or like measure in real life in like 3D, and also like how do you handle changing light. So the next day I took a photo outside and tried with that, just to make myself feel better. Then I fell in love with this cloud and went back to Google Maps, and afterwards I tried to stylize some houses just to do something different, because I was so bored at that point. So after learning from my past mistakes, I tried to attempt drawing from life again, and this time I chose inside scenes so I wouldn't have to deal with the light and could just focus on the materials, the colors, the shapes, perspective, all of that stuff. And that time it went way better, like way better. And then came the images that sparked the biggest change. While working on these, I thought, real life looks kind of gray, so maybe I can just play around with some color, with some filters, and whoop they freaking do! Suddenly these images look like images that I really enjoy. So I played around with colors and it made me so happy, and I finally wanted to show off what I was doing because like I liked what I was doing. And then I kind of fell in love with a brush. This brush was perfect for what I was doing, allowing me to just put a flat color down and then go over it with the brush to give that color a slight tint into like a warmer or cooler shade. And like around image number 60, everything just finally came together. Around that time, I remembered that there was this, I think it was a Bulbapedia article, that tried to map places in the fictional Kanto Pokemon region onto the real life Kanto. I don't know, that just stuck in my head that there's like the towns of Pokemon are inspired by real life towns in Japan, or like you can just layer the map onto it. So since I was walking around Japan anyway on Google Maps, I thought, wouldn't it be amazing if I tried to figure out what the inspiration for real life Pallet Town is, and then just walk around that town and like try to find Professor Oak's lab or like Red's house. So I just walked around that town and just found so many cool places that I thought, ooh, that would be amazing for the studies that I'm doing anyway. After doing the first 3 images, I was so into it that I straight on went into the region, which could be Route 1. How would a route look if the cities aren't just 4 houses but like actual towns? So I just started doing these Pokemon drawings and just couldn't stop. then IFCC happened, and then I went to Bulgaria and Romania. All of that just kind of threw everything off. But that was my first major setback, where I just didn't draw for 2 weeks. This was around image 90, and like the 3 months were almost coming to an end. So at that point I knew that I wouldn't be able to make the challenge. Good morning, party people. So today I'm gonna do drawing in 96, I think. Basically, I was on track with the 150 drawings until IFCC happened, and that kind of screwed everything over. So this is probably one of the ones that I can still do on my PC, but we're moving soon. I've been keeping up with the drawings. I've done like one every day. So I've also mapped out the Pokemon drawings now to finish those within the month of September, so that I can do something different for Inktober. So I thought, hey, maybe I can finish it within like 4 months, but then once all the traveling and moving and stuff happened, I was like, okay, I can't do this. But that's okay. I think I'm now at a point where if I skip a day, or like I want to take more time on one of the paintings and like stretch it over 2 days, yeah, that's okay. I think the key takeaway from this video is just because for me now, in the beginning it was always like a task. Oh, I need to do this Pokemon drawing. But now it's just become a habit. If I have time in the morning, I will just draw for an hour in the morning, and if I don't, then I almost always have time at night. So I don't know, instead of watching Netflix, might as well draw for like half an hour or an hour. So I don't know, the key is really just to like do one small step at a time, and just doing these drawings has gotten me to a point where I'm like, I'm not afraid of a blank page anymore. Like if a client asks for an environment painting, I'm like, yeah, I gotcha. I did like 120 of these. I'm down. So I wanted to make this video because next week's video is going to be about when Kotaku found out about these Pokemon images. So I just wanted to give some context on why I'm doing so many Pokemon drawings. I'm at around 120 now, so 30 more to go, and I'm probably gonna finish those within like this and next month. So by the end of the year, I will have 150 drawings in total, and like I think around 90 of them are Pokemon drawings. Yeah, I'm excited to finish this project and then do something else. That's it. Bye.